Welcome to the Soul.Full.Sun.Daze podcast. I'm your host, Erica, or Miss Dimby if you please. But I've also gone by Precious, and I've also gone by Tootie. But whichever you decide to call me, always remember to put some motherfucking respect on my name. Now, before we get into this episode, it's going to be brief, but I want to make sure that we cover a few things. First of all, starting by saying happy motherfucking birthday to me, because your girl is 33 years young. Let's talk about it. I'm grateful to be here. My brother did not make it this far. So with every year that comes, it's a little bit harder. But I'm so grateful to be here. I don't have words for it. But also, I am grateful that you all are here, because you did not have to be here. You could be doing whatever else. You could, I don't know. You don't have to be here. That's all I know. But anyways, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Many of the reasons why I decided to start this podcast, one of the biggest being, I have a big ass chip on my shoulder. It's no surprise. I've been through a lot of things in my life, and I understand that now more than ever, it is time that I address my past realities and figure out what it is that I need to do in order to heal through that. And I've definitely found that there is so much power in conversation. There's so much that can happen when you get outside of your comfort zone and do the things that you're not used to doing. Talking to the people that you normally wouldn't talk to. Sharing the things that you would never share in a million years. But for me, this is definitely me being a little bit selfish. And I hope you all will be patient with me. And I hope you all will forgive me for that. But at the same time, this is definitely a lot about you all as well. I needed a space to feel safe enough to express how I feel, the things that I go through. I want to be able to have that space available for others. I want to be able to create the space that we all need and that we've been searching for. And if I don't do something, I'm going to be stuck. I'm going to be in my box. I'm not going to want to do all of the things that I'm so passionate about. And one of those things being, which a lot of you may know, and those of you that don't, is working with dogs. I love my pups. They mean the world to me, and my clients mean the world to me. We'll get into those things in other episodes, but yeah, I just have a lot of things that I really value and appreciate, and I want to be a better human, and I want to give back to others, but I know first I got to take care of myself, and this is part of it. So again, thank you for being patient with me, and don't take it personally, okay? I know I'm working on it. I'm trying not to take things personally as well. So, next thing that I want to talk about, though, it's going to be some hard, challenging conversations, and that's okay. That's what it is. Sometimes not everything needs to come with sprinkles and rainbows and all the sparkly things, you know. I know my path involves leading and building and organizing and creating in so many more ways than I can imagine. I won't cover all of those things in this episode. However, I do want to be clear that this is more than just creating a podcast to hear myself talk. It's about building a community and guiding others by our conversations, even when they're the toughest ones we will ever have. This will be done authentically and unapologetically. I will ask for grace, but I will also give the grace. That is very important to note. I think everybody should keep that in mind. Not only should you be giving grace, but also take some grace for yourself. I also hope that I'm able to create a space where people are motivated enough to encourage others to be willing to change, to be better people. There's a lot of love and growth and understanding that can be had in those situations. I will say this. I've always felt like the odd one out for speaking up and for speaking out and being someone who expresses themselves with more personality and energy than others. Often I'm considered aggressive, loud, questioning authority, etc. Being called mean or an Amazon as an insult because they consider me to be manly. But even with all of that, I've somehow understood that I'm a lover and a fighter. I'm a fighter for the good of others. I'm a fighter for the good of myself. I'm passionate. I'm empathetic, I'm gentle, I'm forgiving, I'm patient, I'm kind, I'm empowering, and I'm so much more. Too often, I've been able to give that only to other people. and not enough to myself. So again, this is me being selfish. This is me doing the things that I've not done for myself in a very long time, or if at all. This is me protecting myself in the ways that I needed when I didn't receive that from others. This is me being me, unapologetically and authentically. Lastly, we can get into all of the other amazing things as far as where I'm from, what my favorite color is, what my doggies' names are. That'll definitely be things that we'll discuss. But like I said, I really wanted to make sure that this first episode was me covering just the basis of everything, just the surface of all of the amazing conversations that will come. So some of the topics that we'll be discussing is definitely going to cover things around mental health, physical health, spiritual health, emotional health, and occasional conversations on what's happening in the world. But also, how is that affecting us on the outside as well as on the inside? A lot of us don't really express what we're going through, and we feel alone. And I don't like feeling alone. I'm a lover. Like I said, I'm a fighter. Like I said, not a physical fighter. Don't get me wrong. But it's definitely about doing something different, doing the things that no one expects you to do in ways they don't expect you to do it. Surprise people. Show them a different side of you. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I'm trying to do. And I hope you guys will be authentic and unapologetic as much as I will. And if we have our hiccups, then so be it. But there will definitely be opportunities for us to just relax and chill and end on a high note. Like, that's always going to be my goal, is to end on a high note. We're also going to get into some free flow, laid back type of crafting things. I just want to be able to have a space where maybe we're not even talking and we're just, crafting on whatever it is that we like to craft on. But lastly, this is meant to be a space where we grow as a collective. This is meant to be a space where we challenge each other. This is meant to be a space where we really dig deep and learn to understand who we are as humans and how we can be better people. So again, thank you so much for joining me on this very first episode. I know it was brief, but it will get better. I promise it will get better. As you can tell, I got crochet stuff all over the place. So that is my special skill. And of course, in other episodes, we'll definitely get into all of that. But in the meantime, please, if there are any ideas, topics, comments, questions, concerns that you might have that you want to bring to my attention, by all means, please reach out in the comment section. And we made it. We made it through the first episode. Wow. That's exciting. But okay, we're going to be awkward. But again, thank you so much, guys, for being here. I really, really do appreciate it. And I cannot wait to see you guys on the next one. Bye.